Welcome to my masterclass. I'm really excited to be with you all today. I'm Hana Lameiras, and I work at Twilio Segment. I talk a lot with my hands, so hopefully you can hear me, so I don't do this all the time. But let's see. So unless you lived in a cave, you know that AI is everywhere. We are an event called Adopt AI, obviously. And AI is the best way for companies today to stand out from the competition. This is true for companies, but this is also true for us, individual people. And this is something that my good friend Florent knows very well. So Florent was looking for love, and love is a very competitive market as well. So he created a dating profile, and he was trying to look for the best photos of himself for his profile. He found this photo. So my friend is on the left, Florent, but he wanted to remove his annoyingly good-looking friend from the photo. So he did what any millennial Gen Z will do in this situation, and he asked Daddy to remove his friend from the photo and to replace his friend by a table with food because he's a big romantic. And the result was actually pretty nice. That's what you can expect if you go on a date with him. But if you pay close attention to the photo, you might notice that something is a bit off. I'll give you a few seconds, see if you can spot. So well done if you saw it. His hand became a beefsteak in the process. He still used the photo for his dating profile, though. But this is the thing with AI. Everybody can use AI. It doesn't really mean that we're using it the right way. And this is the same for companies. Today, apparently, 92% of companies say that they are already using AI for their marketing strategy. But what is not really clear in this statistic is the data infrastructure that is powering any AI project. Because data is really the cornerstone of AI and AI strategies. And the problem is that most companies, they don't have a very solid foundation, a very solid data infrastructure. But if you don't address these challenges, data-related challenges early on, you won't be able to have a successful AI project. And in fact, between 60 to 80% of AI projects are failing today. So where do we start? We start with data infrastructure. You need to have a solid data infrastructure if you want to be able to be successful with your AI strategy. And if we start with the basics, good training, data is everything. And if you think of category leaders such as Amazon, Netflix, Apple, they are very good at delivering amazing customer experiences. I love this show, so Netflix was completely spot on. And they use the data to deliver meaningful experiences to their customer. But at the end of the day, no matter what industry you're in, what product or service you are selling, you need to know your customers. And how do you know your customers? You know them by collecting data. And when I say collecting data, it's not just what this person is buying, but it's actually react to what they are doing, what are they reading, what are they buying, what are they scrolling, everything that the customer is doing, whether it's on your website, mobile application, in the store, you need to collect that data. And you need to make sure that the data that you collect is actually good quality data. So I'm sure you're all familiar with the term garbage in, garbage out. And this is even more true when we talk about AI. You could have the fanciest, best AI tool in the world. If you feed it with garbage data, you're going to end up with a beefsteak hand. And the problem is that what we see at Twilio Segment is that most companies, they invest a lot of money, a lot of budget in marketing solution, in customer service solution. But at the end of the day, the problem is that all of these solutions, even though they are amazing, they don't really integrate with each other. So you might end up with some information about your customer in one tool, another information in another tool. So you don't really have this unified view of your customer. And this is a very expensive problem to have, and one that prevents you from delivering personalized customer experience. So if it's already hard for us as humans to make a good decision based on bad data, imagine for an AI tool. Imagine you're an AI model and your entire world is bad data. You're going to make bad decision, but it's not the worst. Because you're an AI tool and not a human, you're not even going to realize that the solution or the answer that you're giving is pretty bad. And this is where a customer data platform like Twilio Segment can help you. I'm not going to do the full sales speech, don't worry, but I really want to explain how you can address these challenges. What a customer data platform like Twilio Segment does is essentially three things. First, we collect your data, collect data about your customers. Usually they know that you are collecting data about them because they accept the cookies. So we are collecting not only what they are buying, but also what they are scrolling, reading, how they react to your content. And the second step is that we put all of this data into one single profile. So everything that the user is doing will be attached to one profile that you can activate in different tools. So you're gonna have information such as what is the favorite color of this user? For me, it's red. What is this user doing? What is his favorite category of product? And once you have this unique, unified profile, you can decide to activate it in a tool, such as a CRM tool, a marketing automation, or even an analytics tool. So with Twilio Segment, the key takeaway that I really want you to remember at the end of this masterclass is that you can collect data from everywhere, and when I say data, it's AI-ready data, and activate it in all the tools that you are using to make sure that your AI-powered strategies are using good data and that you don't end up with a mistake hand. Thank you.